Hello and welcome. About 3 to 4 years ago, I was a firm believer in the hustle culture. I saw a lot of motivation videos on YouTube from influencers like Elon Musk and Gary Vee. I was pumped and excited when I heard them say, hustle, keep working, don't stop. But about 2 years ago, I started to burn out. There was a period of time where I felt extremely negative and depressed. So when I searched around YouTube, I figured a YouTuber named Hamza Ahmed. So this is a self-improvement channel for young men like me. And he discussed a lot about mental health and productivity. At first, I learned mostly from him. But then I figured that he got his information from Dr. Andrew Huberman. So I studied Dr. Huberman as well. And this is when I learned all of the science-based, no BS tools to improve how I feel about myself. And it worked. My mental health improved significantly after that. It's not at peak yet, but I would say it goes from 2-3 to 6-7 points. I still have a lot of pain that I need to work through, but my mind is much quieter now. And because of this, works feel more natural to me. I can do more without feeling burned out. My grade in school improved, and I never have to study past 7 p.m. I can solve 4 to 5 LeetCode problems in one sitting without feeling tired. So I firmly believe that mental health is the shortcut to success. Of course, you have to work hard to get what you want, but having good mental health can give you an unfair advantage. So in this video, I will share with you everything that I know about mental health and how you can use that to your advantage as a programmer. I have mentioned some of these tools in other videos, but this is gonna be a more comprehensive guide. So without further ado, let's dive in. Before we dive into the actionable tips, let's discuss why having strong mental health is so crucial for programmers. The most important asset of a programmer is his mind. As a programmer, we have to think. We are constantly solving problems and get the code running. It takes a lot of mental energy to do that. So having strong mental health for programmers is exactly the same as having strong body physics for bodybuilders. Bodybuilders need a strong body to lift heavy weights, and programmers need a strong mind to carry more workload and solve harder problems. Secondly, having good mental health helps you get in the zone much easier. I think I have mentioned this in another video about flow state. From my experience, it's really hard to focus when your mind is full of negative thoughts. And if you cannot focus, the work you do is shallow and you will have the tendency to waste time on non-important activities instead of getting the important work done. So with that said, let's get into the actionable tips. First of all, we have gratitude. So gratitude is a process where you force your mind to think about positive thoughts. And I use the word force intentionally because for some people, these thoughts are not natural. I was one of them. This is something I figured recently. The way you gain experience in gratitude is exactly the same as how you gain experience with your coding skill. Every time you force your mind to a positive thought, it's like you finish one line of code. So for me, for example, I'm grateful for having a supporting and loving family. My parents worked their ass off to give me an opportunity to study in the US. I'm also grateful that I put in the work to get a master's degree in computer science, and I make enough money to pay for my own studies here. So an actionable tip you can do is to pause this video, take a piece of paper, and write down 3 things that you are truly grateful for. Gradually, these thoughts will become more natural to you. Secondly, we have mindfulness. Mindfulness is a state in which you are fully present. This is something I still need to work on. I can achieve mindfulness once in a while, but I still cannot do it consistently. For programmers, if you want to produce good code, mindfulness is crucial. It's the key ingredient that can help you achieve flow state. From my experience, when I'm mindful, I'm aware of everything around me and I have no other thoughts in my mind. It's much easier to perform in that state. So how can you improve your mindfulness? Meditation can help you here. So meditation is a way to bring your thoughts to the present moment. And just like gratitude, you have to force your thoughts to your current breath. Every time you got distracted with random thoughts, come back to your breath. And whenever you do that, you gain one experience in your mindfulness. And if you keep coming back to the present moment, your mindfulness will start to improve. Another thing that improves my mindfulness is reducing screen time. So this is something I learned from the book Deep Work by Dr. Cal Newport. He mentioned that using internet to entertain yourself will reduce your ability to perform deep work, aka your focus ability. And I believe it's true. I've been working on this for almost 2 years now, and I no longer have the need to check my phone constantly anymore. I no longer care what's going on online, and I just feel like I have freed up a lot of mental space to be fully in the present moment. Finally, you also need to take care of your physical health. Physical health and mental health are massive link. It's really hard to feel good when you are sick or have pain in your back. So make physical health a priority. I started to be serious about improving my physical health 2 years ago, and I'm so happy I made that decision. So here's a picture of me I took 3 months ago. I gained 8 kilograms, my physique improves, and I feel so much better. So here are the 3 fundamentals I use to improve my physical health. They are my diet, exercise, and sleep. Diet is the most important factor here. There's a proverb saying, you are what you eat, and that's true. If you eat like shit, you feel like shit. I have spent some time studying about the science of diet, and I figure it all comes down to our hormones. So for example, when you eat sugar, your insulin raises, and that means your energy is converted to fat faster, and you will feel more lazy. The exact science behind diets is pretty complex, so I'm not going to explain all of that in this video. I will link the resources in the description below so you can study it for yourself. I will only provide my own approach to choosing my food. It focuses on 4 simple principles: high protein, high complex carb, moderate healthy fat, avoid sugar and processed food. Since I follow this diet, I have so much more energy throughout my day, and I no longer have the afternoon crash. My health significantly improves. The next one is sleep. Sleep is one of the most important factors of your health. Back when I was an undergraduate student, I didn't really pay attention to my sleep. I loved staying up late to watch random YouTube videos, play video games, or study. But soon I realized this strategy isn't sustainable. There was days when I felt like a zombie, dragging myself to class. I couldn't focus, nor do anything productive when I was sleep deprived. But as soon as I improve my sleep, I start to feel better. My mind is clear and it's much easier to make good decisions. So here are 2 things that I found helpful in improving my sleep. The first one is have a consistent schedule. I usually get on my bed around 10 p.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. So you don't have to sleep too early, but make sure that the time you spend on your bed is around 8 hours. And it needs to be consistent, even during weekends. I know a lot of people only do this during the week because they have to wake up and go to work, but they kind of let loose of that during the weekends because they want to have fun. But if you do that, you basically undo a lot of work you have done during the week. So try your best to stick to a consistent schedule. The second thing is have a wind down routine. So 1 hour before bed, I turn off all devices, my laptop, my phone. I take a warm shower and read a book. So it calms my mind down and I can sleep so much easier. The final one is exercise. I think it's common sense now that exercise will improve your mental health and physical health. For me, I'm really into weightlifting. I started lift weights when I was in high school, but when I got into college, I lost the habit. But about 2 years ago, I picked up the habit again, and I have been training consistently since then. I'm so glad I made that decision. During that period, I made significant progress, and I feel so much better. But weightlifting is just an option. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Some people are into sports, and that's perfectly fine. The most important thing here is you move your body. This is especially hard for programmers because we have to sit in front of our computers for long hours, and exercise can help you get out of that state. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. That supports the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.